My name is Robert Porcher III. I met Dr. Jeremiah maybe about 4 or 5 years ago. I had played in the NFL for 13 years and seen a number of chiropractors over the years, and I was out to dinner with a friend, and he was just swearing how great this guy was, and I was like, he can't be that good. And he said, I don't know if he'll help you, but you should see him, because I was having a lot of problems with my neck. And I came in, and right away after my first visit, it was just incredible how he not only adjusted me, but the stretching, and how he stretched like my lower back, my legs, my hamstrings, and how all of that was really helping to get a good release in my neck. So 4.5, 5 years later, I'm still here. And I don't live in Charleston, but whenever I'm home, I make sure I come by, and it's just been incredible. He's helped me a whole lot. I've referred some other people to him, but I swear by Dr. Jeremiah, Tiffany, and the rest of the staff, and everything you guys are doing. So I'm a very proud patient, and I think he's the best going. I wish he had a place in Charlotte and Orlando and Michigan, all the places I live, because then I wouldn't have to come here so much. But he's the best.